You know right, assassinate. Airport and my moja nananum shegu edigu on my
Memo baby akwaba eba Melodies TV so many abo story bi so my joy online and I join news for any de atoja Ghana for dodo na nso tre wo adwen on this particular story na yebeko story ni mo na yakwa akɔhwɛ the air so for me personally mete asem na mesre but you can make whatever you want to make out of this. So this is the story, right? We want to say my joy news online one more dey at all my joy inti yebeko read the main story, but let's read what they posted on social media. We'll go and read the main story and then we'll come back to social media and read the comments at Ghana for air pass it. Now, or say live on Joy News Desk. The Asantehene Otumfuo Tutu the second has rejected a section of the Lands Act 2020 that empowers the citizenry to take chiefs to court to account for land sales. Asema ya kan say wan ti ase de ye kan ene se ye de embra bi aba na embra na ye de aba no ye embra bi a de embra no kan ene se timemufuo ana se yemfa ne se wo bi a unse Ghana ha se ya na ensase no ya ahemfo no ene eton na embra na ye de aba no etre se wo bi betumi asore
Melodies TV
apeja wo
on
hene
YouTube.
bi a wo pe de no akokot se ohene no ombra no betre mu ensase a ohene no waton na hwan na ohene no waton ensase na momo because mind you obetumi akasa bia asase no your ohene ne de now so it affects the citizens omo a wo mote saa oma kro ni mu nti obi a wote saa kro ni mu betumi asore de ohene bia akokot a new lands act aba na eno na Otumfuo join news for air can say Otumfuo se da bi saa de ne pa de wo se yeyi frim na won pe neni enso neni enje saa embra na ye de aba ne ho sesen se wo bi be sori de ohene akokot se wo hene no embra metre ensase a waton mu sesen wati bi da eni kwan se pene o say the act puts the traditional authority in a fiduciary role over lands and empowers subjects to demand accountability over the use of proceeds from land sale. Na obi be bisa se saa ade we abai edien enti na ye de aba na saa act a ye de aba no ye pese timemufo demand accountability from ahemfo na timemufo ebisa se wo hene asomesi ebi aya saasi we a woton ye no edien na wodi sika ne ye eno nti ene ya ye sambra no na so Otumfuo se sambra we die eni kwan eni onso so sambra we so. Now let's go and read
on YouTube.
The story from My Joy Online. Or say Asantehene rejects section of New Lands Act that demands accountability. Now or say the Asantehene Otumfuo Tutu has rejected a section of the Lands Act 2020 that empowers the citizenry to take chiefs to courts to account for land sales. Or say the act puts the traditional authority in a fiduciary role. Maybe this is a new word. Let me check the meaning of this word. Mr. Mofanchemio. Munim say aha say there. Eya na yehu word foforo bia ya na ye pese ye hwe the meaning no. Na ye na ye esua de. Na mention the pronunciation.
Fiduciary.
Hey, and I make up fiduciary or no.
Fiduciary.
Boy.
Fiduciary.
It be a judiciary when so fiduciary. Na fiduciary no bro for akese say. Hey, fiduciary no the trend say involving trust, especially with regard to the relationship between a trustee and a beneficiary. I say depending for its value on security, a trustee into you can fiduciary not to say will be a yedi bibia man say one shaso. Se me pese me tremu ye ka trustee a obi a wo hwe bibi so. Atias here, I mean more or less like that. Inti Was it the New Lands Act? Embrafo fra yede ba no etre se ahemfo no authority ayede mo eye fiduciary role. Atre se nsase no wo mo na wo mo hwe so. Into was a fiduciary role over lands and empowers subjects to demand accountability over the use of proceeds from land sale. Act ya ebe akebe matimemufo wo hunu se wo hene ton asase a ye betumi epagya wo hene no akọ na wo hene na tre yen asase na waton no sika no ede na ode yeye odi twanenum spedede a wo betre wo court etiefo medie nanka mbra we nanka Ghana ye ka embra nanka medie misusu se nanka mbra we ye one of the best Ekufuado aban ede ba na so Otumfuo say pow mbra we de enye. Now let's read more. I said, but the Asantehene at a meeting between the Ashanti Region House of Chiefs and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources stated areas under his leadership are exempt in the application of the act. I said the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abujinapo, led a team from the ministry to explain the New Lands Act to the Ashanti Region House of Chiefs in their last meeting of the year. I said this was at the request of the council. One of the principal issues that came up was the power the new act gives to the subjects over the land of sale. Also, in the new act, the chiefs are caretakers on the lands. They hold it in trust, so their subjects can demand accountability even in courts. In many areas, chiefs chiefs misappropriate income from the sale of land. However, the Asantehene argues otherwise. Not to say, Otumfuo etse asem no anyane de enyo no nko boni Ashanti region ahemfo ewo ho ni na asem na anyo mo de nti Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs wo mo tunsa frɛ nipa kura wo hwɛ saa de we so Minister for Lands and Natural Resources ye friend Samuel Abujinapo mo tunsa frɛ se won bra mbetrɛtrɛ nsem ni mu entrɛ wo mo to okohia ahemfo wo mo wɔ Asante man mu no eno trɛtrɛ mu trɛ mo se so ye ni enim se nsase no mo na mo hwɛ so na sisia no accountability because Ekufuado wobaye no one of the promises and they say wobaye accountable. Nti sisia ne de ye pese ahemfo nina leaders eye accountable to Ghanaians. Nti se wo ohene wo koton asase a timemuni ana wo bi a wo bosa akro wo firi ho no ebetumi de wo hene ne kra court na watre sika wo de yeye because nanse yehu ne se ahemfo no wo mu take advantage. Ena sisia ensase no trese enkrofo ensem fata ohene otumi ton asase ba akoma nipa be 10 na nkrofo no atono the strongest survive and a survival of the strongest. Ohene no obeton asase ama nipa be 10 na afei nipa ni sunsumu odin ana wonim eduro so kɔ onu no be wini because udi agra wekum no ohene ne tini baby agisika no chile. Inti aban se wehu ne se ahemfo ebimo insase no dia wo mo de ye na nye inti ye de new emra eba to your hene a ye de kokota na watre asase no asomesi na meton ma no asase no eye wei na me de sika ne ye me na meton ma wei sika no wei na me de ye ne yakwa akohwe se no kre asase ni sika no udi no wenu ana wo de koto ka kese edan mu. Na Otumfuo ne argument nini. So according to him, the Asante Kingdom has its own system of accountability over the sale of land, which they hold in trust for his office. He says any suspicion of mismanagement by a traditional council is reported to his office for appropriate action. I say the elders of various chiefs are the people who can call for accountability, and that is when I step in. There is accountability in the kingdom, but not to any individual. The Asantehene emphasized, not all that is printed here is applicable to my jurisdiction. I put chiefs and fetish in charge of the lands in the kingdom. The chiefs are not accountable to any youth. The Asantehene, Asantehene. I say the Asantehene advocates a review of laws regulating mineral sources mineral resources in the country for purposes of equity and sharing of benefits. Na kyerɛ sɛ asante hene asɛm a wɔka ne tentene ne tietie mu sɛ wɔno esan sɛ na henie ɛwɔ tumi a ɛyɛ kɛseɛ nti wɔn deɛ wɔn wei a wɔn yɛ nyama nti nsase no nkurɔfoɔ a yɛde hyɛ wɔn nsa ɛyɛ ahemfo ɛne kɔnfoɔ Otumfuo asɛm a wɔka no ahemfo ɛne kɔnfoɔ wɔn na yɛde nsase no ɛyɛ den ɛhyɛ wɔn nsa na they all account to him Otumfuo na imbebunu bi ani asantememu a saa memu no wobotumi sɛ wotumi ebe request sɛ asase wei a ɛyɛ ya asase a moton ye no die ntia na moton ya na ehu sika mo de ye den asɛm a Otumfuo wɔka no I say I put my chiefs and fetches in charge of the lands in the kingdom. I say the chiefs are not accountable to any youth. Just say imbebunu a wɔn wa asantememu no Muntumi nkobisa wo hene bia asem bia se asase ne sika na ode ye den Otumfuo asem a wo ka no munni hu kwan se mo bekọ akobisa. I say the chiefs are not accountable to any youth. The chiefs no they are accountable to onu Otumfuo pe. Onu opemso wono pe na mbebunu no hene no wo me accountable to. Na mbebunu ne de wo he unto unni hu kwan. They are not accountable to you. Na owie na okan say yen review laws regulating mineral resources ewo oman ni mu. Na tre say wo hwe mineral resources bi yen fa no say gold ewo asanteman mu ewo say yetumi review laws ewo ho so that at least yetu ebia saat onkrofo no omunsu benya kakra omunsu benya more na me de se Otumfuo wo advocate we hu ne se wo be advocate se laws bi wo ho a enye enti ne yen regulate na yen so ye advocate se e11 na wo mo de ba no ebe da ne law no yen free ho a wo se da bi yen tum yen so ye sre no se wo no nso won tum se ya ana eze vo meboa Otumfuo say law land act ya yede be yi enye inti wo munja especially when it comes to ono Otumfuo inti baby fufro de ye betumi aye wo ho ba ono Otumfuo ne system ne ye different asante man ye different inti man yen use wo ne so mesra no se ne wo ka tren se e11 no yen gintum no so mesra no sa land act yen gintum sa ana me manka ne ye mesra mu manka ne ya mo fanche me ana de me ke meboa se me Otumfuo ka se Ghana yen compromise na e11 no yen gi no Otumfuo so mesra wo so compromise na land act gitum nti unhini bi ekoton asase a timemu ni betumi de na akokot na wa trade ode sika ne yeye ana etiefo ana de mi kenyanse ni mu ana Jemi kenyanse ni mu ana mesremu se ye de yen compromise no mo ahemfo ne de wo muntumi compromise yen ko tie de Ghana for eka asemu a wo bi bekan ro say same person who says his people should pay tax to help the country but he's not leading by example akai enyame na miko obi asemu a wo de atu jani o say of course he will not accept it. That is how he makes his wealth. If he accepts right now in head tier. Obi also say Obi say amend the constitution for us to take Akufo-Addo to court before you come to the traditional rulers. A pity the party I voted for last year. MPP party, no, I am so sorry I voted for you. Into obi a wo ye MPP ni. O say so ya Santini and so ye MPP ni. O say one penny or no so one penny. And the young folk for the moon court first and sana, ye de about Otumfuo so. I say, won't be surprised this man is more corrupt than politicians, but he's asking Ghanaians to pay more tax. Upon all the resources in Ashanti region, he still can't develop his state. I say, wait, does he even have a say? He should go and sit somewhere. Into obi asemo kan say Otumfuo no senia Ghana ye mbra edi obi aso no Otumfuo nye obi obeka say embra no entumi ndi ne so nti onkope bebi nti na obi asem a woka asa Otumfuo na mo ne kasa sa no asa mumbu ade o opimso o. I say he's scared the people will know how much goes to him and how very little he does. Asemo a obi kan no. I say, well, aside the Land Act, there are several constitutional provisions placing chiefs in fiduciary positions with respect of stool lands. So your problem is really with our constitution, and all fiduciaries can be sued. So obi nso asemo a woka no. Etiefo edamonim Otumfuo nsemo a woka ni. Montre mo adwen e woko mesrɛ mo aya meka se ahemfo bi nsem na moba ebedi omo atem no menso so mo so opese o tre wadwen membe di ohini bi atem ha mesrɛ mo